Hi, Jana. It's Allison, responding to week 15. Appreciate your comments on how we understand the Middle East, that we have to look at the individual countries that make up the Middle East and not just the region as a whole. You said that the examining the region as a whole was a relatively new trend. I wasn't sure what you meant by that because in my perspective, it seems like we've always looked at it regionally rather than as distinctly individual countries comprised or that comprise the region. Is that right? I wasn't sure if you meant because of democratization when you said that it would eventually defy borders. And I thought maybe that you were comparing that to the EU, where there's a region that's governed by a larger body like the EU, and maybe that's what you meant by defying borders. In that case, it does make sense that because of, I don't know, common themes that need attention, like the scarcity of resources, something like that, where they would take a regional approach to solve that problem, oil production, something like that. I also thought that your comments regarding where the nation or where the region could potentially be going in American foreign policy in that as we look at democratization. It's interesting to me because it actually made me think a little bit more about the role of terrorism, not the role, how we identify certain things with the region, like terrorism, oil, the Palestinian conflict. Those are some broad you specifically mentioned the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and different viewpoints with regard to that. And I also thought about the role of secularization in the region. I think if we look at the region with only regional context, then we're going to miss out on some great opportunities to see transformation continue in individual nations like Jordan, our need for continued support in Yemen and things like that. We cannot continue to work with certain nations like we do with Saudi Arabia because how we do that's not even respected and will keep us from being able to go forward. So I appreciate that you acknowledge the individual countries in the region, and I look forward to discovering a little bit more about this in independent study. I'm certainly not going to quit, and thank you so much for all of your thoughtful answers. Bye.